block, leaning on the light post, chilling 6 o'clock on the button. The night's gon' enter soon. Herb peddler hit the grind out early. Old lady walks her dog in a bright red derby, singing hymns. And look at those rims. An old man Sanders steady guzzling the gin. Out of 10 cups, begging for some ends I could lend. Then I send him out on his way and tell him not to drink it up again. Just then I saw Gwen and her friends 10 ways with a derriere. I would love to go up in. I said you need some gab in your life. She just grinned, strode away with the walk that could make your head spin. The neighbor's dog hopped out the fence again. Little scrawny mutt that resembled Red 10. Little Gary rolls by, popping willies on his swing. On the corner in the city as the evening sets in. On the corner in the city, spend it all day under sun rays. Watching youth play through their young days. Under shade tree puffin' Bombay. On the corner in the city is the evening sets in. On the pavement when a fall May. Keep the great pen sitting on date. As the day drifts chillin' parlay. On the corner in the city is the evening sets in. In the city on the corner, neighborly flavors where major players play and parlay. So savor the flavor, ladies and babies, ascending the crazy, the shade and the rays, all the savors amazing. I'll taste, so just fade away, ain't fully blazing, chasing and racing the hate. Every day is a day full of grace in a place where you taking a break from the ache and the state of the racing and pacing. Come race it, I stay there impatiently, painting the sacredness, take you there. Basically, ain't no place like it, come kick it for a day. 3 amigos and ponchos, eating Fritos and nachos, speaking lingo. They walk slowly by amigo. Que paso, que paso? Said I like to help you out, but no habla español. Up the block, I heard stop thief and heard guns blow. Unknown assailant tried to rip off the local corner store. Little did he know the owners was some crazy Armenians. They chased him up the street, caught him, stripped off his clothes, tied him to a telephone pole and beat him till his whole grill was black, blue, and purple. Then they cut off his toes, stuck him in the back of their truck and off they drove. About 3 minutes later, up drove Popo. They said, what's all the commotion? Hey, I don't know. They started grilling me like, what you doing out here, folk? They told me empty out my pockets, I was like, hell no. I could tell that they was foul because they smelled like poke. They did their little search and didn't find nothing but dope. They said you out selling dope, hell no, I rock shows. I'm your daughter's favorite rapper, ask her about my flow. On the corner in the city as the moonlight glows. On the corner in the city, spend it all day under sun rays. Watching youth play through their young days. Under shade tree puffin' Bombay. On the corner in the city is the evening sets in. On the pavement when a fall May. Keep the great pen sitting on date. As the day drifts chillin' parlay. On the corner in the city is the evening sets in. On the corner in the city. On the corner in the city. On the corner in the city. On the corner in the city is the evening sets in. On the corner in the city. On the corner in the city. On the corner in the city. On the corner in the city as the moonlight glows.
I used to live on 38th and Rose, a place that holds guns and gangs, pimps and hoes, addicts and con artists, hypocrites and suspects around my housing projects like latex. Hey, I saw a lot of free shells being born out of B-wells. Firearms and violent jargon made my family move to lawless garden, overrated gated apartments. But a little shadier than heaven. My father was on 80th and Evans from the day of my conception. I condone the home building. I would feel when Uncle Jones owned the building. Hey, in front of 8051, my cousin broke his leg, a victim of a hit and run. With your tongue to my mama trying to battle back still. Run across the street right into a Cadillac grill. Yeah, moments in time are sorta like bricks in your path. Landmarks to reflect on your past. Yeah, I reminisce till my energy drain and take a trip down memory lane. Now I'ma say it again. Moments in time are sorta like bricks in your path. Landmarks to reflect on your past. Yeah, I reminisce till my energy drain and take a trip down memory lane. Now let me think back, yeah, let me think back, yeah. Humble with a simple man's heart, and these are my mental landmarks. Think back. 27th in Indiana, a city section, many question when they enter. Where I learned self-defense cause you gotcha. Adolescent, my first love, name was Tasha. Hey, I was hip-hop's a doctor, and the spot went to adopt lots of mobsters. Where the actors win Oscars, and people in the street can spot the imposters. Moments in time are sorta like bricks in your path. Landmarks to reflect on your past. Yeah, I reminisce till my energy drain and take a trip down memory lane. Now I'ma say it again. Moments in time are sorta like bricks in your path. Landmarks to reflect on your past. Yeah, I reminisce till my energy drain and take a trip down memory lane. I'ma say it again. Moments in time are sorta like bricks in your path. Landmarks to reflect on your past. Yeah, I reminisce till my energy drain and take a trip down memory lane. Now I'ma say it again. Moments in time are sorta like bricks in your path. Landmarks to reflect on your past. Yeah, I reminisce till my energy drain and take a trip down memory lane. Now let me think back, yeah, let me think back, yeah. Humble with a simple man's heart, and these are my mental landmarks. Yeah. The intersection of Riverside and Fletcher gives my picture color, vibe, and texture. Went to school and passed every semester to record deals with real heavy investors, very impressive. Wanted to go to college, but my girl at the time was heavy and pregnant. Yep, I found us a spot on 7th and Gaffey, trying to walk the benevolent path, B. You didn't have to twist my arm. I played Mr. Mom until the miss come home. And when she did, he was fed and the fish was warm. We did this every month till the check was gone. Yep, I reminisce from time to time, cause every event is by divine design. Yeah, I stay humble with a simple man's heart. These thoughts are my mental landmarks, and it goes like moments in time are sorta like bricks in your path. Landmarks to reflect on your past. Yeah, I reminisce till my energy drain and take a trip down memory lane. Now I'ma say it again. Moments in time are sorta like bricks in your path. Landmarks to reflect on your past. Yeah, I reminisce till my energy drain and take a trip down memory lane. Now I'ma say it again. Moments in time are sorta like bricks in your path. Landmarks to reflect on your past. Yeah, I reminisce till my energy drain and take a trip down memory lane. Now I'ma say it again. Moments in time are sorta like bricks in your path. Landmarks to reflect on your past. Yeah, I reminisce till my energy drain and take a trip down memory lane. Now let me think back.
More volume on the beat, please. Yo, tiny touch more still. Yo. Listen. A rope tightens, breath constricted. No hand pulls, this is self-inflicted. Sickness, self-diagnosed without a witness. Wishless, quick fist, the beggary of riches. A belly full, fights never willingly. An empty stomach does not have the energy to finish it. Layers in between, padded by a dream. Stretching through the means without thought or exhausting the seams. No space for indignity on the face of simplicity. Taste of sufficiency's a belly full of lethargy. Dash of apathy, a pinch of ecstasy's a recipe. Serving up a feast for the beast of our treachery. Not sure if you're getting me. Celebrities are effigy, I hear just fine, but I'm deaf to those next to me. Conflict it perplexes me, cause our biggest battle is now we're so free that we choose to be shackled. I'm stuck, freedom lasso. I'm stuck, freedom lasso. I'm stuck, freedom lasso. Listen. This invisible strain of the human stain colors every brain vein that's chained to another's pain. We may not be the artist, but we surely are the frame. We may just be the smoke, but we cannot blame the flame. Strange is the fruit that nourishes, not the vein. Yet we are the still, for we